bottling, pasteurising and labelling, ready for another order. Each bottle sold in Scotland will cost more from next year, but not in England. It means drinks producers will have to create separate labels for each country. A cost-burdened small independent sphere could put them out of business. From August next year, Scotland will introduce the deposit return scheme, which means when you buy a drink in a single-use container, you'll be charged a 20p deposit, which you'll get back when you return your glass or can. And while it's designed to encourage recycling and reduce littering, there's concerns from artisan producers like this one.
But if you're across the border in England, you haven't been charged that 20 pence. You can drink your can of juice, and then if you want to, you could come across the border into Scotland, put that into the deposit return scheme and get a 20 pence. In order to prevent that, there's talk of different labels for Scotland and different labels for England so that they can't have that fraud. It's going to make them potentially unviable, not profitable, and potentially they could go out of business.
And there's concerns it could force local producers to sell their products solely across the border.
The sad situation could be that we're producing beautiful drinks in Scotland that use Scottish produce, but actually we can't sell them into Scotland because it's too expensive for us to manage that.
The costs involved could also deter companies from selling their drinks into Scotland too.
The additional cost of changing labelling is a bigger cost for the smaller producers. There's a possibility that some businesses might decide actually they will just sell into England.
A Scottish Government spokesperson said, "The scheme is a vital part of our response to the climate emergency, and small drinks producers will play an important part. We have engaged with small drinks producers and are confident our scheme takes their needs into account." It's a double-edged sword for Scottish businesses who want to stay green and reduce littering in our countryside. But as they bounce back from the pandemic, they're concerned this scheme could be another stumbling block in their survival. Kirstin Tait, STV News.